Hello friends, welcome back to our AutoCAD lecture series, lecture 2. We'll learn about setting up of design sheet and drawing basic shapes. In this tutorial, we'll learn about how to change the units, how to set limits with zoom command, how to draw a line, how to change the dimension style, how to mention dimension to a line, drawing a circle, with center and radius, with center diameter, with 2-point circle, 3-point circle. We'll start with setting up of units for your drawing. So that units that you have to use might be different. It might be millimeters, it might be feet, it might be meters, etc. depending upon your requirement. So how to set up the units? Go to this button here, click on this button, it will open new, open, save as, import, export, and here down you'll have a button called drawing utilities. You can just pan your mouse here, you'll find an option called units here. Just click on this, a window opens. Yes, a window opens for units. You can also type units on your command window. Let's type units. So the same window opens. There are so many ways of bringing in this window here. Here by default you have units set to inches, and this is the unit style you are selecting, decimal. You can change it to engineering and you can see the precision is changing. Okay, so now my requirement now is to draw a plan with feet as a unit. So I'm choosing this engineering, and precision I can adjust. I can adjust to 0 feet, 0 inches, 0 feet, 0 0.0 inches, 0 feet, 0.00 inches, etc. Now I'm setting to 0 feet and 0 inches. The type of the units I'm selecting is engineering. If I'm changing this to fractional, you can see the precision changes, right? This is the main difference of changing this type of units. We'll keep it to engineering and precision to 0 feet, 0 inches. Here, secondarily, you can select all these units. You can make a unitlets file, inches file, feet, US survey feet, miles, millimeters, and so on. Here I'm selecting inches only. Here, on the second part, you have the angle, units of angle. So similarly, you have decimal degrees, degrees, slash, minimum, slash, SEC, grades, radians, etc. So I'll be selecting decimal degrees, and precision you can keep as much precision as you want. I will select only 0 as a precision. Select OK. This is how you select the units. Today's second concept of lecture series is setting up limits. Why do we have to set the limits? We need to set the limits to accommodate our drawing. For example, if you are doing a mechanical model of 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters, then your drawing space should be little bit more than that. It might be 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters. If it is too much, then your drawing will not be visible. If it is too less, it will be very difficult for you to work on the drawing. Right? That is the concept behind setting up limits. Now, I want to do a drawing. I want to prepare a floor plan with the dimensions 30 feet by 40 feet. So my drawing space should be larger than that. I'll keep it as 60 feet by 60 feet. We'll see how to set up the limit. You have to type limits in command prompt. Now you can see it is asking you to specify the lower left corner, this corner right here. By default it is taking as 0 feet comma 0 feet, right? So we intend to keep it the same way, so we'll press enter. Now it is asking us to specify the upper right corner, this corner right here. So the default dimension it is taking, or a coordinates it is taking, is 1 feet comma 11 inches. It is far too lesser if we are doing a drawing of 30 feet by 40 feet, right? So we'll set up the limits to 60 feet comma 60 feet. Press enter. Now we'll try to draw a 30 feet line. We are still not able to draw it. You can see the dimensions there. We are able to draw only 1 feet or 2 feet, right? It is far too lesser if we are trying to draw a 30 feet comma 40 feet plan. It's still not solved. So to solve this, we have to just type zoom command. Type zoom here, enter. So we have to select the first option here, zoom all. So as soon as you apply this command, you can see the model gets regenerated and your drawing space is now bigger than before. You try to draw line. Now you're able to draw even 96 feet line, right? So this is how you set up your limit, and you apply zoom command to regenerate your model to the limits. Thank you. Now we'll see how to draw a line. When explaining previous concept only, I have tried drawing a line. We'll discuss that in detail now. So you can access the line command from the tool ribbon right here. You can just pick that line command. Now you're supposed to specify a start point, the first point of the line. I'm specifying this as the first point of the line. As I take the cursor away from the first line, so you can see the length of the line changing, right? So it is 44 now, it is changed to 45, right? You can keep just panning away from your first line, or you can just type the desired dimensions. I'm typing 40 feet now and enter. So now you press escape. Now this is the line command, or a line which is executed. There's one more method we can access the line command. You have to just type line. Once you type line, your command gets activated. So you can specify the first point and you can type the desired dimension and press enter. Previously we had discussed how to draw a line. So we have two bare lines here and we don't have any details of it. So we'll add a dimension detail to this bare line. So how to add it? You have to just pan here to your tool ribbon section. Inside the tool ribbon, you find this annotation section. In annotation, you can pick this linear option, linear dimension style, specify the start point, the second point. So we intended to add some details to it. It is not adding any details, right? We just zoom in. It is just mentioning 480 and we don't know which units it is following, right? So we need to change this. So how to change this? Again, go back to the annotation section here. Click on this annotation section. You'll find four options, right? So this is text style, dimension style, multi-leader style, and table style. You need to click on dimension style. Here. So this is the style. The standard is the style which is followed by my present drawing. You need to modify this. Just press on modify. It will lead to another window. You need to pan to this primary units, and in unit format you change it to engineering. This is the same unit format you have followed for the drawing. So precision, we change it to 0 feet and 0 inches. So press OK and close. Now you can see the dimension which you have intended to see. Same thing you are seeing, 40 feet, but still it is way too smaller, right? Your dimension text is way too smaller and the extent or the arrows are way too smaller. You need to change this. So how to change this? Go back to annotation, go back to your dimension style, modify this. Here you need to increase the text height. Increase the text height to somewhere between 1 feet. And go to symbols and arrows. Here you increase the arrow size to again 1 feet. Press OK and close it. Now you can see your text height has become bigger and your arrow size is also convincing. As a last concept to lecture 2, we'll discuss 4 methods of drawing circles. So way to access the circle command, it is right here in your tool ribbon. The third option from the left, it is circle. You have to just click under that various methods. It will open 6 methods of drawing circles. Today we'll discuss only 4. We'll pick first one. This is center comma radius. So you need to specify the center point for the circle. So specify the center point of the circle and you need to specify the radius, which I will specify as 10 feet. Enter. So we'll explore the second one, which is center comma diameter. Just pick this option, specify the center of the circle, and now you have to specify the diameter of the circle. So in the first method, you have specified the radius. Now we have to specify the diameter. The diameter will be, I'll specify as 20 feet. Enter. So this is 20 feet diameter circle and this is 20 feet radius circle. 10 feet radius circle, sorry. And the third one, which is 2-point circle. So here I need to specify 2 points along the circumference of the circle, right? So here I need to specify the first endpoint of a circle. This is the first endpoint, and we can specify second endpoint, which is 20 feet. So you might ask me, what is the difference between the diameter circle and 2-point circle? It differs. It differs on situation. We'll be talking in detail when we'll be starting our worksheets. Okay. So now we'll explore the fourth kind of, or the fourth method of your circle. Pick the 3-point option. You need to specify the first point of the circle, second point, and the third point decides your dimension of your circle. Just specify the third point, and that's how you draw the 3-point circle. 3-point circle, you need to specify, as the name indicates, you need to specify 3 points on the circumference of a circle.